So hello YouTube, my name is Vlad and this will be a demonstration on how to change faders on Xone43. Now I'm actually a bit disappointed in this mixer because this is supposed to be a great mixer, but it turns out that these faders tend to fail. Now all of them are faulty, so this actually is, well, I thought that it had IMHO fader, but unfortunately it says it's compatible, which is basically bullshit because, well, every mixer is IMHO fader compatible. Now let's open it. And let's see whether this thing is actually easy or not to replace. I've actually fooled around with a couple of Allen & Heaths, and they have pretty decent faders and pretty good sound. Now the owner of this mixer told me that it was his fault, that he actually fucked up, but I don't know. I mean, I had Technics that 1200 and yeah. It didn't fail in any way, especially since this mixer looks, well, brand new. So, kinda sucks, I suppose. Let's try and unscrew this thing as well. Seriously, there are like 3 or 4 screw sizes. Why? Let's try to, well, unscrew this, and there are a couple of more in here. So I think I need to unscrew this thing, perhaps. We'll see. So far there are billions of screws, seriously. I'll remove all of these caps, and if it turns out to be a bust, I'll be sure to let you know. Oh boy, there are so many. Oh, seriously, there is endless number of these. Alright. Let's try underneath. I think that actually I should have only removed these. Let's see. Oh yeah. I think that it will pop up. A couple of these, right? And I think that should do the trick. I think. Keyword is, well, think. Okay. So, is this thing coming out or not? So yeah, I do need to unscrew the rear. This thing is popping out, so that's actually rather neat. And there is just a cable to disconnect everything, which is nice, I suppose. But to replace the fader you do need to remove all of this, so, well, yeah. So this kind of sucks, to be honest. Oh yeah, by the way, take a look at the power supply. Is this the cheapest solution or what? It's like just generic power supply that actually has the connector in here, seriously. How lame is this? So in the end you actually have to remove, seriously, you have to remove every single thing to fix the across faders. This is, well, horrific, in my opinion anyway. So yeah, when it comes to design, this is a horrific design. Okay, now I do need to unscrew these, and I think this should be it, probably. Now I will try to repair this one and I will change these 3, so... Okay, I do need a magnet. Okay, can I lift this thing up? I think so. Although, I'll have to disconnect cross fader for sure. Because, well... Oh yeah, I'm not lifting this thing from this side. Just because... Oh. There is no reason to lift it from this side whatsoever because this thing has actually been soldered on. So this kind of sucks. So let's desolder the faders and let's replace them. So I would say this sucks big time, seriously. I'm a bit disappointed in element heat, to be honest. Okay. So I'll be showing you how to repair this one, and I will be soldering these in. But basically it's quite simple actually. So let's place inside the new ones. Okay. Nope. So basically, okay. So there you have it. Number one is inside. So I'll try to push it a bit more. But here. So, number two. So yeah, basically these three faders have been replaced. I'll try to fix this one. I need to mark the positions of everything. So, let's do it professionally. And this thing. Now I need to disassemble this, and I need to be rather gentle because, well, this is the shittiest quality yet, so sorry about the noise. I hope that whatever it's holding not to break it because it does look like shit. And actually clean this thing and this thing. Now, I don't know whether you can see it or not. But so as you can see, these two parts have been pushed downwards and this one is not, so both of those need to be up. So I'll be pushing this thing up as well. Let me show you the idea. Let me just take a screwdriver and as you can see, these two parts are up, and I will be cleaning this thing with a clean cloth and this thing as well, and this should basically do the trick. So yeah, so basically I clean this thing with alcohol. As you can see, this is actually quite dirty. Now I can put some, maybe, I don't know, grease on it or whatnot. I don't, but some do. It's not a bad thing. So, clean this thing. And basically you have repaired your fader, seriously. That is all to it. Okay, now let's place this thing back, so everything to the location where it should be. And this thing back as well. And that is pretty much it. This is the entire procedure of fixing your fader. Now, this is not, I would say, the most long-term solution. The only proper solution is to buy a new fader, of course. But yeah, this will actually work for a couple of months, no problem. Maybe even more. So there you have it. The fader has actually been repaired and it's actually going rather smooth. Yeah, tedious procedure of putting everything back, and believe it or not, this is so bloody tedious. So, I'm still not sure whether this is the greatest design, because, well, the power supply is replaceable, or it's the worst design. So, and the last screw. So, let's go to the studio and test to see whether this thing is actually working or not. And I need to insert something into my CD player, which will be this. Now, due to copyright, I will be playing it, well, shortly, but, well, you get the idea. So, I just know. Okay, so let's turn off the faders. So I did turn off faders, and let's see whether this thing is working. 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 And now the one that I have repaired. Beauty. So there you have it. It's actually been restored to its well, glory. And now you can hear this thing. Listen to this explosion. Seriously, this is bloody Allen & Heath. It's working as it's supposed to work, and I hope you like this video and, well, find it interesting. Now, okay, to be honest, it is a tedious work, especially screwing these, screwing everything back together. But yeah, well, I hope you find it useful anyway. Cheers.